Good morning, YouTubers. I just did that other bit on the jumping jacks. Okay, listen, this is just really quick because I could not fit it on after I stopped the other video. As you know, you can't add on to a video. Remember I showed you this just not too long ago, the Frankford Arsenal scale? Well, for those of you who watched it, at least my subscribers, I told you this is one of the best scales to get, right? And it's used for reloading for guns, right? And if you remember, I told you that the only difference that you can get it at Midway, right? Midway, USA. It's a gun place. They sell shooting supplies. You name it, they got it. If it has to do with guns and reloading and anything else. And anyway, if you remember, in the vid I went like this. I told you the only difference is nowadays is they changed it and it looks like an eyeglass. My eyeglass case, meaning, you know, oblong, right? Okay. Well, I got one. Just wanted to show you what it looked like, that's all. It's got a PCS button, units on, off, tear, light, and it's got a blue black light where this one just has digital numbers light up. It's still great, but they don't make it no more anyway. This is what the new one looks like, and compared to my glass case, it's smaller. I just meant it was oblong. I'll tell you what it says here. It says super accurate, plus or minus to 0.1 grain. LCD display with blue black light. Use anywhere with included batteries. Scale measures in grains, grams, ounces, and carat weight. Includes scale with cover, calibration weight, powder pan, and storage case. Maximum capacity 750 grains. Integrated protective cover. And this is a real good thing that they added. Auto shut off after 120 seconds. That's 2 minutes. This one was 30 seconds. So I definitely like that. And instead of taking those button cell batteries, which are very easy to get at most CVC, which are like this one, they switched. It takes 3 of these, the AAAs, which are a lot easier to get. So I like that. I like that fact of it. So anyway, this is an important part of our pyrotechnic, and so I just wanted to show you because I know the guys at where they make these really well, and they sent me freebies. They send me freebies to test out, believe it or not. So I just got this, and as I told you, they just made it into oblong like this. So there you go. That's what the new one looks like. And as you see, this one's only got 2 buttons. You know, on and tear, and then cal mode is the second one. This one's got PCS, units, on, off, tear, and light. And it's got blue background. And it's got an integrated cover built in that I guess it pops off like this magnetic one. It's got a magnet inside there, and it's got one inside there, and it like holds it on there. It's pretty cool. They're both good though. I still love the round one as well. But anyway, this is what the new one looks like. I just wanted to show you, and it comes with the calibration weight, which actually looks bigger because the other one came with a 20. This looks bigger. It says it's got, this one got overload protection. This one didn't have that. This got overload protection. This would say, I think OL for, I guess, for overload. And I remember it said in the directions, if you left it on for more than 30 seconds, you could burn the load cell. So this has a, that's cool, because sometimes we forget or whatever. Anyway, overload protection and auto shut off after 2 minutes. That's good, because a lot of times I'll be weighing stuff, you know, and 30 seconds, and you've already put the chem in, and I'm using a paper cup set, and the damn thing turns off. Now what are you going to do? So, you know, the only thing I do when that happens is I get another paper cup set and hope that they're so close, and they are very close in weight, that I tear it out with another cup set. Then I put the one with the mix in back on. So that won't happen anymore with this. So that's a good thing. See the round down there? Anyway, this really is the best one to get, guys. It really, really is. I wouldn't go making a video over a scale if it wasn't a really good scale and worth the money. It's 39 bucks. I don't know. They sent me 2 of these, and they're sending me a third new one they're making. Or maybe I'll have a raffle one day because I get lots of stuff. But I don't know if that's even allowed on YouTube. I don't even know. I don't want to get in trouble or anything. But anyway, yep. So anyway, there's your new one, and I'll go put this up with the new jumping jack vid. So I hope you enjoy these. All right. And if you have any cues, just give me a holler. And oh, um, I just got some new thunder bombs in, of those weird ones. Let me show you real quick. I can't go digging the can't go get. Remember the triangle cracker I lit off yesterday? Well, I got like tons of them inside that box down there, and they're in a huge envelope. I was going through the box yesterday, and you know what I found? My friend who was giving me all this stuff, he threw in a few more packs of these. And what are these? They're really rare. They were smuggled in '72 by Thunder Bomb. The same people who made these early DOT. It's open, see? Same people who made us these, and it's got that nice old smell on it, you know. Same people who made us these, okay, with the flowers. Remember those guys? For those of you old enough to remember that. Alright, same people who made us those also made these. And they had this pattern on the crackers also. I have a brick with this pattern. These are 3 inches long by 1/2 inch round. And so to my surprise, and they're crimped just like the crackers, but these things are like, you know, like M80s, or like an ash can. Loop fuse, see? Anyway, I was very surprised. In with the triangles, right? There was whatchamacallit, there was a few more packs of these. Anyway, that was pretty cool. Hey, you know what I did? But I didn't film it. I was out with a friend up at a high school. I got a bunch. People send me stuff for free to test out. I got a bunch of these lanterns, all different colors, even tie-dye. My brother's a Deadhead, Grateful Dead. Even a tie-dye. I sent one of those up with a very, very large triangle. It's a brown one, and it's made from that company in Kentucky that makes those professional quote salutes. And it lifted because it was so light. What a bang, man. When it got up about, I don't know, I'm bad at judgment. When it got pretty high up, though, it was great. But you got to, you know, put something light. It's not going to carry some, you know, some heavy salute. Of course, you guys know that. All right, I'm just mumbling here, but I was pretty happy to get these. These old black hats, you'll never find these, man. ICC and stuff. Only back then did they make such little small packs, you know, with like an 8-pack, 4 on each side, you know, and then a 12-pack, 6 on each side of black hat. But these are the real good crimp jobs, if you know what I mean. No clay, nothing. You guys ever seen these roller coasters? They were the only ones after UN 0336 kicked in. They wrote in and said, hey, may we put out a cracker that's 1 5/8? You know what I'm saying? Instead of 1 1/2. Now this is a 50 strip, and so is this. These are called Island Dragon. Compare the size, guys. Look at that. Because these are 1 5/8. Okay? That's how much longer the strip is and whatnot. It's pretty noticeable, right? Now these are class 5, so these are crimped and these are light, right? These are, they were given to me. But these say Old Shanghai, right? But these are UN 0336. It's like a reprint, and these got clay, so these don't really mean much to me, if you know what I'm saying. These bin laden things, man, I'd like to light one. I'm going to light one off at the farm for you, but they're too loud for here. These were smuggled in. They're super loaded, man. And they're way louder than an M80 even, because they put, if you see the outline, there's a tube within a tube. Now that's how you really make something loud. And the bottom is really hard here. and it's not clay. It's just it's like a paper disc, if you see it, and it's got like a saran over it. But these are really, really loud and really hard to get too. There's only one importer. I know him from the United States. And also these. This is called Big Boss Flower. Yeah, flower my ass. This thing is just as loud, if not louder. And that's a tube also, within a tube once again. That's how they get the loud sound. Okay, well, those are those connects, by the way, that a couple of you guys freaked out about and really liked them. See how you can connect all the different things? See the K8, all that? These are for the E-matches. These are just to connect any kind of fuses you want, any kind. So, we got these Whistling Pete's. These things are cool. I know a lot of you guys crush these things up and blow them up. You better be careful though, these Piccolo Pete's. When you go to smash these up, they can explode on you. When it's compacted whistle mix, that's when it makes its whistle, okay? But when in fine form, making it or smashing it, it can just go off on you more than flash made with chlorate. So for those of you who smash those, I don't advise it highly. But anyway, I told you, so now you know. Maybe you didn't know. And alright, I'm going to let you go. So write in if you got any questions, and I hope you enjoy. Oh, one more thing. This is a really, really excellent book. You're not going to believe me. I got this for 75 cents on Amazon. It cost $2.95 to ship. This is a history and celebration of fireworks. It tells you, it's by George Plimpton, the liveliest treasure of fireworks lore and fireworks people around. Philadelphia Inquirer. If you want to get it, Fireworks, George Plimpton, by Thrift Books. So look, George Plimpton, Fireworks. It really is one of the best books ever written. It talks about the old ash can, the formulas, everything. I mean, everything. And one other book I highly suggest you get for like matchcrackers, all old stuff. You guys who love that old stuff, is this one. My friend wrote this. I know this guy. These two, and you can get them both on Amazon. His real name is Warren. Well, I don't want to say his last name, but his book name is John Donner. A Professional's Guide to Pyrotechnics. This has the real M80 composition from the military. This has Whistling Chasers, Cherry Bomb original mix. This has the Impact Crackers, this Armstrong mix. This has the Torpedoes mixes. And this one has basically everything I said before. It's got the tire blowout simulators where you use a cork and you put the red phosphorus in it. I'll read you this paragraph. Remember the days you and your buddy spent slamming impact firecrackers against sidewalks and brick walls and the thrill of hearing those thundering blasts? Unfortunately, such classic fireworks as globe torpedoes and cracker balls, which had delighted generations of Americans, largely disappeared by the late 1960s when bans finally ended most sales. Author John Donner not only takes the reader down memory lane back to a time when there were fewer restrictions on the manufacture and use of fireworks, but also describes the equipment, materials, and further study required to safely construct and handle impact firecrackers. If Donner is a professional guide to pyrotechnics, understanding and making exploding fireworks, which is that, left you wanting more, this is the book you've been waiting for. Warning, this book is for academic study only, by Playden Press. So this one's called Impact Firecrackers. Get them both on Amazon. If you buy them both at once, you get a better deal. Trust me, you will be so happy with these two books. You'll love them from cover to cover. I read them every night almost, I swear. Alright, this is The Chemist, 45, hitting out. Hope you enjoyed the vids. Over and out. Bye. Keep the questions coming.